Greetings from Certified Kentucky Honey from the Kentucky State Beekeepers Association. Honey grown here in Kentucky can be described like a fine wine. Every batch is different. Here in Kentucky, we have unique floral resources that vary by different regions across the state, which makes Kentucky honey distinct from other states and countries. Typically, honey falls within two categories, or as beekeepers call it, honey flows. The spring honey flow typically runs from April to early July, although it can vary by year. It's mostly made of tree nectar and is usually lighter in color than the honey you buy at the grocery store. It also has a lighter flavor, suitable for where honey is the main star, like on a biscuit perhaps. Kentucky also has a fall flow from late September to October. Much less nectar is produced in this season, and the color is much darker with a more robust taste. This honey is excellent for cooking sauces or placing in your tea because the flavor does not disappear. While Kentucky has some of the best honey in the world, we aren't able to produce as much of it as other parts of the U.S. or other countries. The average amount of honey produced per hive here in Kentucky is around 60 pounds, while other states and countries can easily produce 120 pounds or more per hive. So while we have highly unique honey, we also produce far less of it. In addition to lower production, millions of gallons of untraceable honey flow into the U.S. every year from a variety of countries. Much of this honey has been adulterated with corn or rice syrup and is still marketed as genuine honey. Unfortunately, the federal government has not defined a honey standard to combat this problem, and there are some Kentucky honey producers that purchase this cheaper foreign honey and sell it as a Kentucky product, causing some Kentucky honey producers to feel they have to price their product to compete with out-of-state honey, yielding very little profit for the beekeeper. But with the help of the Kentucky Ag Development Fund, the Kentucky State Beekeepers were able to create the marketing program Certified Kentucky Honey to help connect locally produced honey with a local consumer. This program helps to command a more reasonable price for a product unique to Kentucky and helps to promote smaller beekeepers, which makes up the vast majority of the beekeepers throughout the state. If you wish to help your local beekeeper, always purchase honey with the Certified Kentucky Honey label.